morning, students. Chapter 6, Work, Energy and Power. Yes, we will continue with some examples. Here it is. A bullet of mass 0.012 kg and horizontal speed of 70 meter per second strikes a block of wood of mass 0.4 kg and instantly comes to rest with respect to block. The block is suspended from the ceiling by means of thin wires. Calculate the height to which the block rises. Also find amount of heat energy produced in the block. See what is question here. A bullet of mass. So yes, here I have to write small m. Mass of bullet. Mass of bullet, that is small m, is equal to, it is 0.012 kg and horizontal speed of 70 meter per second. So yes, speed of bullet mb is equal to speed of bullet mb, sorry, vb is equal to ub is equal to, it is 70 meter per second. Okay. Yes, strikes a block of wood of mass 0.4 kg and instantly comes to rest with respect to block. The block suspended from the ceiling by means of thin wires. Calculate the height to which the block rises. See, the question is like this. It is thin wire block. Okay, let mass of block, here it is given 0.4 kg. So mass of block, that is capital M, is equal to, here it is 0.4 kg. Here it is 0.4 kg. It is suspended. It is suspended means initially it is at rest condition. So what is speed of block? Initial speed of block, that is ub, is equal to 0. It is initial condition. It is initial condition. Okay, a bullet of mass 0.012 kg and horizontal speed means it is moving. It is moving in this direction. Its mass m, block having mass capital M, its speed is ub. Here u of block is equal to, here it is 0. Clear about this data? Clear about this data? Yes or no? Yes. So now when this bullet strikes the block of wood of mass 0.4 kg, instantly comes to rest with respect to the block, means this bullet gets embedded in this block. Okay, they stick together. This bullet stick with this block, and now this whole system will move as one in vertical, in upward direction. This block and this bullet, they both as a whole, one system, now they will move. Okay, why they will move? Because this bullet having some initial kinetic energy, it strikes this block. Okay, so yes, due to that kinetic energy, this block and bullet, they will move in upward direction. For example, let that block rises, let that block with bullet, okay, yes, mass of block is m and mass of bullet is small m. So this whole system will move up to some height. This whole system will move up to some height, and you have to find that height. Okay, understand question first of all. One bullet is fired on a block. Okay, this bullet is this bullet is then gets embedded in this block. Now this block and bullet, they will move together. So your question is up to which height this system will move. Clear about this? Okay, now how to solve this question? See, first of all, for this initial system, okay, mass of bullet is m, its speed is ub, mass of block is capital M, its speed is UV. So after collision, when this bullet strikes this block, what is speed of the whole system? What is speed of the whole system? So I am assuming let speed of system. System means bullet plus block. Let speed of system, that is bullet plus block, after collision is V. After collision is V. Yes, after collision they will move as a one system. Yes or no? Yes, it is. So let speed of system, that is bullet plus block, after collision is V. So according to law of conservation of momentum, according to law of conservation of momentum. चलो, initial momentum is equal to final momentum. Total initial momentum is equal to total final momentum. चलो, initial momentum. This bullet is moving, having mass m, its speed uv, plus momentum of this block, it is m uv, is equal to, now after collision, this block and this bullet, they will move together. With common speed, that is v. So I have to write m plus m into v, because they both are moving together with common speed v. Now you have to calculate this. M 0.02, uv 70, plus m, yes, here it is 0.4, this uv is 0, m plus m means it is 0.012 plus 0.4, and v, that you have to find. So yes, v is equal to 0.012 into 70, it is 0.84, divided by 0.012 plus 0.4, so it is 0.412, is equal to, you will get 2.04 meter per second. You will get 0.24 meter per second. Clear about this? So yes, first of all, you have to find speed. Of system of block and bullet after collision. Now, with this speed, okay, if I draw another figure, after collision, its mass is m, what is speed? V. And now, due to this kinetic energy, it rises to height h. So yes, initially this whole system is moving with speed v, and then it rises to height h. Yes or no? So we can say kinetic energy is converted in potential energy. Yes or no? So here, according to law of conservation of energy, kinetic energy at lowest point is equal to potential energy at highest point. Clear about this? Kinetic energy at lowest point. At this point, kinetic energy is equal to potential energy at highest point. Okay. Now, the whole system is moving. The whole system is block plus bullet. So we have to consider mass of block plus bullet. Okay. So yes, here, what is mass of system? That is m dash is equal to, it is 0.012 mass of bullet plus 0.4, that is mass of block. So here it is 0.412 kg. Here it is 0.412 kg because they both are moving with same speed. They both are moving with same speed. So here how to write equation? Yes, here it is half m dash v square. Here it is m dash gh. M dash dot, m dash dot. You have to find h. So h is equal to v square upon 2g. V square upon 2g. What is v? After collision, what is v? 2.04. It is 2.04. 2.04 whole square divided by 2. What is value of g? It is 10. And if you calculate this, you will get is equal to 0.2123. So up to this height, this block will rise. Up to this height, the block will rise. Clear about this? Clear about this? Okay. Now another question. Okay, calculate the heat produced in the block. Heat produced in the block. Heat produced in block. Heat produced in block is equal to initial kinetic energy minus final energy. You can simply say this: initial energy minus final energy. Initial energy minus final energy. Clear about this? Yes, heat produced in block is equal to initial energy minus final energy. Initial, first, only this bullet is moving. Only this bullet is moving. So is equal to, here I can write half. Here I can write half and UV square minus final energy. This block and bullet, they are moving as a whole. So here it is half m dash v square. Clear about this equation? You have to understand final and initial situation. Initial situation is this block is at rest and this bullet is moving with mass m and speed uv. So initial energy is half m uv square. Finally, what happens after collision? This block and bullet, they are moving as a whole. With speed v. So yes, it is half m dash v square. Clear about this? Now put value. Here it is half. What is mass of bullet? 0.012. Okay, what is speed of bullet? It is 70 whole square minus m dash. M dash is 0.412. What is v? V. It is here it is 2.04. Here it is 2.04 whole square. Okay, so total initial energy minus total final energy, and if you calculate this, you will get 28.54. Clear about this? So yes, it is again one question which is based on, first of all, collision and then law of conservation of energy. Again, we will repeat question. How to solve this question? Initially, you are given a block which is suspended. A bullet is moving with speed uv, strikes this block. So yes, after collision, block and bullet, they will move, they will rise as a whole system. So first of all, we have to find what is speed, common speed of bullet and block according to law of conservation of momentum. Clear about this? So yes, the common speed is 2.04. Now, these two, block and bullet, with speed v, they rises up to height h. Then you have to find what is height h. Then simply you have to apply law of conservation of energy. That is, kinetic energy at lowest point is equal to potential energy at highest point. Half m dash. Why m dash? Because they both are moving together with common speed. Is equal to m dash gh. So it is height. Then you have to find what is heat produced in block. Simply, heat produced means change in energy, initial energy and final energy. Initially, only bullet is moving, and finally, block and bullet, they both are moving with speed v. So it is half m dash v square. You have to calculate. You will get this answer, that is 28.54 joule. Clear about this? So yes, question is based on collision and law of conservation of energy. Now next question is, a block of mass 1 kg falls freely on a spring from a height of 20 centimeter. Find the compression of the spring if its force constant is 600 Newton per meter. Take G is equal to 10 meters per second square. See how to calculate this question. A block of mass 1 kg, mass of block M is equal to 1 kg is falls freely on a spring from a height of 20 centimeter. So see how to find. Let it is spring. It is spring. Okay. A block of mass 1 kg falls freely on a spring from height of 20 centimeter. Let here it is block having mass M falls on this from height. Let it is height. Okay, height of block from spring edge is equal to 20 centimeter is equal to 0.2 meter. Okay, find the compression of spring if its force constant. Force constant means P is equal to this 600 Newton per meter. See, understand question. It is one block. This spring is not in compression mode. It's not in compression mode. Okay. It is unstretched, uncompressed. Okay. So now, if this block having mass M is dropped from height h, what happens? It is initial condition. It is initial condition. Okay. What happens? When this block falls freely on this spring, there is compression of this spring. There is compression of this spring. Initially block was here. Initially block was here. So like I am assuming the compression of spring is X. Yes, compression of spring is X. Let compression of spring is X. Let compression of spring is X. Clear about this? So yes, as this spring is compressed by X, there is some elastic potential energy stored in the spring. And where it comes from? Yes, it comes from gravitational potential energy of this block. It comes from gravitational potential energy of this block. Where is the question? This block falls freely as it is at some height. Initially it has gravitational potential energy. Due to gravitational potential energy, it is falling freely, and it compresses the spring. So we can say gravitational potential energy of block is converted in elastic potential energy of spring. Okay, here gravitational potential energy of block is converted in elastic potential energy of spring. Elastic potential energy of spring. Then how to write? See, gravitational potential energy of block is equal to elastic potential energy of spring. Gravitational potential energy of block. Mass of block is M. Yes, here it is G. Now, what is total height that is covered during compression of this spring? Yes, initial height between block and spring is, yes, it is h. Now there is compression of spring, that is x. Yes or no? So yes, what height is covered by this block? Only h? No, it is h plus x. It is h plus x. Clear about this? Initially it is at this height. Finally block is here. finally block is here. So what is height covered by block? It is only h? No, it is h plus x. It is h plus x. So here you have to consider here h plus x. Clear about this? Yes, this point only you have to remember. Now it is easy. Is equal to half k elastic potential energy of spring. What is compression of spring? It is only x, then it is x squared. So yes, you have to remember this. You have to remember, or you have to take care about this equation. Why it is h plus x? Why it is h plus x? See, initially block is here. Spring is compressed. Then what is height covered by? What is height covered by block? It is h plus x. Okay. Now you have to put value. What is mass of block? Yes, mass of block is 1. G, you have to take 1. H, you are given 0.2. X, that is x, is equal to half. K, it is 600. And here it is x squared. And here it is x squared. So here it is 10. 0.2 plus x is equal to 300 x squared. Clear about this? So therefore 10 into 0.2, it is 2 plus 10x is equal to 300 x squared. Is equal to 300 x squared. Okay, so yes, I can write this equation as 300 x squared minus 10x minus 2 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. If you take 2 common, then therefore it is 150 x squared minus 5x minus 1 is equal to 0. So yes, it is one equation, binomial, it is quadratic equation, 150x squared minus 5x minus 1. And yes, from this you have to find what is value of x with the help of this equation. That is x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. And yes, what is value of x? What is value of x? That you have to write. That you have to write in comment box. Clear about this? So yes, you have to solve this question. First of all, you have to identify what is value of A, what is value of B, and what is value of C. Clear about this? And then calculate what is value of x. Calculate what is value of x. Yes, you have to find maximum value. Clear about this? So yes, in today's lecture we have discussed about some more questions based on law of conservation of energy. Okay, yes, chapter 6 is important because in this chapter you have to apply numbers of laws. Okay, law of conservation of momentum, law of conservation of energy. Okay, then how energy is dissipated, how heat energy is produced is equal to change in total energy. So yes, you have to remember this each and every concept because in 12 you will use the same concepts. Clear about this? So yes, watch videos regularly, make your notes regularly. If you have any doubt, then solve your doubt regularly. Plus, do like, share, and comment our videos. And yes, you have to write this answer in comment box. Okay.